I'm going to cover here TestNG programs, how to write a TestNG program. First, I'll show you how to use the data provider, and then we'll go for the pop-up windows, how to handle. So those scenarios we'll cover. So let's create a WebDriver project we already have, right? This is the one. Okay. So let's create a new package. New. So package TestNG programs. So here you have to create all the TestNG classes. So I'm going to create a with all annotations. I'll show you how to create a TestNG class. So right click. So run TestNG, create TestNG class. So you have to choose which package you're creating, that package name. So create TestNG class. So give your TestNG class. So Google data-driven test. So I'm going to do Google data-driven test. With multiple search keywords, I will search it. Then we'll know how you can supply for the same scenario. We'll see that. Take all the annotations. I want to show you the order of execution, which order they will execute. So before suit, after suit. So before test, after test, before class, after class, before method, after method, data provider, every annotation I'm taking. So I want to show you the order, which order they are going to run. So why they are throwing error? Just mouse over, because so you are using a TestNG data here, but you don't have a TestNG, so library. So that is the reason it is throwing error. Just add the TestNG library to your project. So add a TestNG library. Then all these errors will be solved. So this is the one of the any so other project code, if you want to use here, you should have that library in your project so that you can use that project. Okay. The first step here is, as I mentioned in the JUnit, so declare private WebDriver. So driver has a global variable. So declare a global variable and then private. So WebDriver wait. So wait. So import these two, interface and class. WebDriver is an interface. WebDriver wait is a class. So import these two. Okay. So and then, so this is the one test method, right? A before method, after method. So data provider, before class, after class, before test, after test, before suit. So there is a logger is there. So you don't need to use a system.out.println method here. You can use a reporter.log messages to log your messages. So it will log for console and also it will log for report also. So both places it will show. How to show that? So just write reporter class dot log method. So the log method is overloaded. So you want only message, you can show the message in the HTML reports. So and string is boolean log to standard out. That means you can log the message in reports as well as the console. So I'm going to select this. So I'm going to select this one. You write your message, what message you want. So then you have a, so before suit annotated method will execute before any test in the suit. Okay, so before suit will execute first. Before any test in the suit have run. Okay, so that's the, so before suit behavior. Next same way you can put after suit annotation. After all the suit have run. After all the tests in the suit have run. So this after suit will execute after all the tests in the suit completes it, then this will execute finally. So same this before test. So before test basically, as I mentioned very clearly, so it will execute. So before test tag level, right? Before test tag level. So before test, so we'll execute before any test in the test tag inside classes test execution. So before test will execute, before any test in the test tag runs. Okay, so test tag runs. So same you can put in the after suit. So that will repeat for every test tag, okay? Every test tag. This is the test tag level. So after test will execute after all tests in the test tag runs. So that's the before test, after test. So I'm going to write in the before class my browser launching code. Okay, so let's write a driver equal to new Chrome driver. So Chrome driver. So then maximize the, you can, so I can write a logger. Sorry, reporter dot
Log.
reporter.log. So launching the browser.
True.
Chrome browser. So true. Just give it true. And then you can write all the messages like this. So your messages will be logged.
Maximize the window.
So maximize the browser. So how can you do that?
Driver
Driver manage window method maximize.
Maximize.
That's it. So first we
Implicit.
add implicit,
Wait.
Wait.
set, wait command.
Driver manage method implicit loud timeouts implicitly wait
Wait.
duration off seconds
Duration dot
off
seconds or half milli. It's up to you what you want to take. Okay. So we can give 1000 milliseconds. So then I'll create a wait object. So WebDriver wait object. So let's create a WebDriver wait object.
WebDriver wait.
So wait object for WebDriver wait class.
WebDriver wait.
Wait already we declared on the top. Okay.
Okay.
New
Driver.
New driver wait. Driver comma duration comma duration
Not
of
second.
seconds or milliseconds.
seconds you take. Okay. So seconds milliseconds we have taken. So just take.
30 seconds.
That's a standard website. So standards. Maximum 30 seconds below the page has to load. Okay. So that's all about before class. I don't want to do anything more than that. And after class, I'll just write close the browser. After all the tests are run, close the Chrome browser.
driver.
So if driver is not null, then
Driver
Dot
close. Oh, good.
so then before method, I'll just open the URL. So open the URL. Google.com website. So how can you open?
driver got
Get
get off URL.
Get off URL. So HTTPS. So Google.com. So I will wait for the page title.
Each day.
Wait for the Google page title.
Wait dot
until
expected conditions dot title is or title contains
And the title is
title is
conditions wrong.
Condition always listens.
So just give what is the title. You just go and see that. So you can see here.
Google.
So what is the title now?
Google.
So how can you get that? Go to
Inside a head section, title tag will be
Inside is title.
ID title.
title tag, head tag inside. Okay, so now I will assert it. So let's assert that also. So you have assert dot assert equals is there, assert true is there. Which one you want me to use? Assert equals or assert?
Asset
true set.
who's
Assert true. So let's use assert true. So driver dot get title dot contains so Google. So that's how we basically, this also should be a Boolean value because this is already Boolean. You're expecting true, and if it is returns true, and this line will pass, otherwise it won't pass. That's as simple as that. Otherwise, so after this, so what I'm going to do here is reporter.log. So basically, I'm going to clear the caches. So how to clear the cache?
cookies.
After each test. After each test, I'm going to clear the cache. How to clear the cache?
Delete all cookies.
So you have to call
Driver dot manage dot
delete all
delete
cookies.
all cookies.
So that's it. So before method is done, after method is done. So now data provider. So the test method is I have to give one parameter, that is search parameter. So I'm going to search only the value, right? One value only I am going to input. So that's why you have to give one input here. So one input for this. And I'm going to store what are all the different sets of data. Okay, so what are all the different sets of data I'm going to store here. Okay, so, and I'll remove all these things and I'll give you properly. Okay, so let's do it in a proper way so that you can understand an understandable way. So I can declare object to dimensional array. So data equal to new object to dimensional array. That is, so 3 sets of data I'll give. And column, what is the column count?
This one.
One.
1. So here 1 parameter. So the column count will be 1 only.
One.
So you have to understand that concepts. So return this 2-dimensional array data. Store the data. So first row plus first column. So data of 0, 0. I'm going to give Selenium. So second row is first column. So data and second row first column.
Third row,
third row,
first column plus first column.
column. So data 2, 0. So it will be Cypress. Okay, so like this, you can store multiple sets of data here. And now this data you need to supply to your test method. So we didn't give any name for this data provider. You can give a name also. You can give a name also. And so I can give test data something or search data, whatever it is. So any name. So your data provider method name or data provider name you can give. So I'm going to give now my data provider method name. That's a mapping. So this value here. So you see the mapping at the test data provider equal to test data.
Test data.
So now this is a search test. Okay. Search test. So you can write reporter dot log. So executing the search test. Executing the search test. Maybe if you want, so still you want a true or false. So you can do that. So here, first, so what we need to do, we have to enter the data, right? So enter the data. Data in search edit box. So how can you do that? How can you enter the data? Dot find
By
element.
dot find element. By dot locate.
So locator we have to take. So what locator is
Yeah.
this is having? Just see that. See this is the,
Right.
so you have a basically text area, but there is going to be a new name is there. Name is Q, simple one. So take that.
Q.
So name
Name
locator
of
Q.
Q.
Then so how can you
Dot
type
send keys.
Keys.
Send
that
keys.
piece of? So what I need to give here?
Value.
String S.
What value?
Yes.
String S or S?
Just yes.
Yes. Sir.
Just S you have to give. Just S you have to give. Next. So submit on the search form. So I'll write submit on the search form. Submit on the search edit box. Okay, so next. So same thing you take it.
Dot submit.
Submit.
Submit. Or you can, another way is, so you can write send keys of keys dot.
Enter.
You can do that. Other
Keys
one.
dot
Also. Let me show you that also. Okay. Keys dot enter. You can do keys dot enter. So any one you can use. Okay. So not necessary both. I'm just giving the command. Even you can press the enter key also. Generally, manually, how we will test, you will do the same way, right? So the same way we are doing here. So that's the this how you can perform the search. So once you perform the search, so see that. So now you're coming here. The title also changes. You need to wait. See, it takes some time to load this page, and I will wait for this results. So I'll wait for this page title, and I'll wait for this element. Both I'll do that. So let's see how to do that. So first I'll wait for this page.
Results.
So reporter dot
Log.
log. So wait for
Wait.
the search
Text.
results text. Okay. So and write it true. So wait dot until
Expected condition.
expected conditions dot presence of element located.
Located
So by
by
dot
dot ID of search results. Results.
okay, so this is the I can wait. So then I need to wait for the page title also.
Page title.
Wait for the page title. Wait
By
until
dot under expected conditions.
expected conditions.
Conditions. Dot title content.
So title is or title contains you want.
Title
Title
is
content.
Let's say title contains. So here I'm going to do some magic here. Just see that. So let's understand here. What is the page title here you have?
Selenium Google search.
Selenium Google search.
Right? So can I hard code like this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can do.
Yes, sir. We can.
So then what will happen next iteration? So what will happen next iteration? It will fail, right? Now first time Selenium, okay. Next second time Cucumber, but Cucumber Google search will be there. See that? You type, no problem.
Yeah, then it will fail.
Then what you need to do then? It's a dynamic. This
Okay.
title is dynamic.
Okay.
How can you solve this? How can you make it more generic?
Just to do title contains Google search.
So I want to use this parameter also. Just use this parameter. Whatever the value comes here, that will come. Just remove this. Just add this here. That's it. Okay. That's how to dynamic values you replace with your parameter. This parameter value is you're getting. These are the values are coming in the title. So these values are going to store here. So that value I'm replacing here. Okay. Now, so fetch the result text. So fetch the result text. Fetch results text. So here you can string text equal to
Text equal to driver.
dot find element.
Find element.
So by dot is a
By
selector hash
ID results.
how can you get it?
Get text method.
Text method.
Okay. So now, so it is going to get the text. So just to know, the text will be like this. Okay, so you have a text. So like this. So what is the text you have? This is the text you have. From that, you need to get that no number. How can you get that number? So, how can you get only this number? How can you get it?
Just use a split method.
Hmm?
Split method. We have to use split
So,
method.
we have to use
Split method.
split method.
Split method.
So, string array. So, str equal to txt dot split method. So, it's a space based you are splitting, and no get the. So, your array will be like this. So, your array will be like this. str array will be like this. So next. So this is the one. Okay. So here, this is how you can know. So you are going to. So you got it here. How can you get this value?
0, 1, 2.
Mixture of one
String str of
one
str of.
is equal to here of
So I want to replace that. No, replace all the commas. I want to replace. So the commas you replace with the empty string. So I want to convert this into number. How can you convert into number? So I will convert into long. So convert string into long. So long primitive data type set count is txt dot. Sorry, we have to use long wrapper class dot parse long.
parse long.
So st text. So this is the one. And reporter.log. So search results count for yes is
Search count.
search count. Okay, so that's all. Okay, end of this test case. I don't want to do anything extra. Just so if you want to add, okay. Okay, so that's all. End of search test. For yes. Okay, so let's run this test case. How to run? Right click, run as TestNG test.
exchange.
See, cucumber, cypress, all three are passed. See, 3 runs, 3 passes, failure 0, skip 0. You can see the report. So suit, test, see default suit, default test, and class name, the methods. So fail test 0, summary, so this is the one. So you can see the summary. So clearly you can see what is the class name, class count, method count, everything you can see. So the even reports you have, where you can find reports, refresh. There is a test output folder will generate here. Can you see here? Test output folder now generated. After running only it will generate. So here you have emailable report. There are 3 reports a total. Emailable report. So we have last time, just quickly finish this. Emailable reports. You will get like this. See all your log messages also showing. One more index.html. So this is also main thing. I'll show you once we re-log in back. So permits, fine. See that chronological way. Before sort, before test, class, method, test, after method, before method, test, after method, before method, test, after method, class, test, suit. So this is the order of execution. So you can see the reporter output messages, suit file. See, suit tag, test tag, classes, class tag, close the class tag, test tag, close, suit tag close.